This idea of masking is that we walk around with a mask. We have like a veneer, like an Instagram filter that we put on our life because we don't want people to see who we really are. Or we don't want people to know that thing about us that's actually going on. Now, some people they wear an achievement mask. They're always out there trying to put points on the board and show everyone they're putting points on the board because they don't want to see underneath how insecure. They want others to see how insecure they really are. Or an intelligence veneer, like I'm so smart all the time. I know all the answers. I want to make sure I always know the answers. I don't want anyone to really understand that underneath, I think I'm stupid or whatever it is that you have going on. There's so many different masks that we wear and we want people to see that wall. We like put up this wall. We want people to see that, but we don't want people to see what's really underneath. And there's so many variants and versions on this, but what it really boils down to is this core root of what's happening underneath this masking. And that is a fear of exposure. I don't want people to see me. I don't want people to really know me. And if that kind of word of exposure doesn't connect to you, how about this one? And I'll hit you straight up with this one. I just don't feel enough. I never feel like I'm enough to be loved, to be appreciated. I just feel like I've, got this inner critic that's just always just like in my ear that tells me that the world doesn't want to know me as I really am, that they want some sort of alternate version of me. And that's really sad to think that we would spend our whole lives trapped in these chains and cages of not allowing ourselves to do that. In fact, and I'll get a little nerdy with you in terms of the psychology, but you're familiar with Maslow's pyramid? Human needs pyramid? Yeah, well, at the very top of that pyramid is self-actualization, as I've covered in our previous video. But just imagine you have a need in you to be your fullest self, and you are holding yourself back from ever having a chance at fulfilling that need. That's not just sad, but that should make you a little mad. Like, what? I got this thing holding me back from the greatness that I'm here, the calling that's been placed upon my heart, and I'm going to let these things hold me back? No longer. Let's talk about how to solve this thing, both this masking and problem and this perfectionist problem. And it begins with this philosophy that I borrowed from Mel Robbins called let them. And it's such a simple solution. The idea that we have to let people see us from the masker, that could be terrifying, right? But how also, is it terrifying? Or is it liberating? You with me? This is the solution to so much of the patterns that we've been stuck behind for years and years and years. So I hope you enjoyed this clip from On Solid Ground. If you learned something today, the best way to say thank you is with the like button below. And if you want more content like this in your feed each week to inspire greatness in your business and help you live your purpose, consider hitting subscribe. For today's full video, click right over there or check the show notes below. Thanks again. See you next time.